I feel like a lot of people, your family, people you know, groups of people even, have decided what they want your life to look like and how you should go about creating that life. But it's you that has the dream, you that has the sole purpose, you that gets the downloads. And for anyone to interfere with your life's path when you've decided to go a different way, they're headed for destruction. You continue to rely on the divine to help you through and to keep you motivated, and everything else will just fall by the wayside. You are someone who's very unapologetically you. That's a good thing. It's okay to go ahead and speak up for yourself or for someone else who's not in the room. I feel like people may have talked about you and dissed you, talked crazy about you when you weren't around, but then come around and smile in your face like nothing's wrong. So maybe sometimes they stare at you, trying to figure out what it is that makes you tick, or maybe they're staring at you, going over all the lies and stories and rumors and exaggerated truths that people have spoken to them about you, and they're staring at you, trying to see when it's going to happen, when you're going to go off, when you're going to snap, just like they said you would do. Man, this reading was, I don't know, a bit all over the place, but what it boils down to is that you are brave, bold, shameless, and you one of them folks that just don't give a fuck. And you're going to say what you're going to say, and you're going to do what you're going to do, and you're going to do it your way. And there's nothing wrong with that. Please enjoy your reading. I really appreciate all the support. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all later in this reading. Please enjoy. Have a great day, a beautiful weekend, and a beautiful life. Bye-bye. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. What's going on, family? Beautiful Saturday morning. I was going to say February 14th. Is Valentine's Day significant to someone? It's actually June 14th. All right, divine timing. We're starting out with a number 14, which is Sagittarius temperance energy. You need to make peace with divine timing. Continue living while your manifestations work on their own. It looks like you're going to be vulnerable here in a future position. You could be awakening at this time. You're awakened air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have a higher perspective. You're answering your call. There also could be a new person because you're being called or guided to become vulnerable. You're starting to see where, the winding road called life will lead and become crystal clear about what's required to get there. Yeah, this is a time of spiritual, religious, or even sexual awakening. Daydreaming. Possibly about a twin flame. Okay, I got a lot of masculine energy with all these even numbers. You could be a masculine, thinking about a masculine. Being very ambitious. It's time to set out in pursuit of new dreams. Maybe it's time to step it up a level. I think I did that reading the other day. Consult your dreams of a reminder of why the daily routine is worth it. Being too grounded in the less glamorous keeps us stagnant, apathetic, and even depressed. Use your dreams to plan for the future. Okay? Yeah, that's a good idea. It's the only way it's really going to happen. Because you can get lost, sidetracked. You could be too much into your dreams. You still have to be grounded to make those dreams practical so they can be real. Okay, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Divine timing is the Page of Swords in the upright. With the Seven of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords, this could be a yes. Got the Three of Swords in reverse. So I don't know. You maybe not be able to make up your mind, or someone could not be able to make up their mind, or you could need some sort of, somebody needs something that you have, or somebody. Wait a minute. Somebody's been talking, possibly about something they didn't know about you. Gemini energy. Wonder what that is. Hold on for a second. What's the undressing? Being vulnerable. The Chariot in reverse. Maybe someone's. There's that Four of Swords again in reverse. So we're definitely finding a resolution to your dreams, or making something to come to life, manifesting, daydreaming. Daydreaming about your lost dreams. Okay. It looks like there's some ancient energy here. Yeah. Yeah, the Sagittarius again, but in reverse. Disharmony with a group of people or family about your dreams. Someone could be trying to distract you with a lot of energy or competition, or someone could be trying to get you to go off somewhere or to get on a different trail, to stay behind. Someone may feel left behind or left out of your dreams or your plans. There's Seven of Cups in reverse. It's at 8. Bored with a lack of motivation. But listen, divine, God is in the plan here. God is the one moving the pieces around. There's a higher power moving things around here. So, I don't know, somebody wants to stay in a restless energy, or you're going to need to learn how to calm down and be vulnerable to receive whatever relationship you're wanting, whether it's business, whatever, friends, a man, a woman, whoever. I don't have any of the kings or queens out yet, or even none, the knights. Okay, what is this? So you become awakened. This could be through some downloads. You're getting some sort of information. Page of Swords once again. You're curious about some new energy. Someone could be curious about you. There could be some sort of conflict about you leaving or separating yourself from this energy of stagnation. Why is divine timing here? Give me that again, all by itself. Bored with a lack of action. Temperance. Sagittarius is heavy in this reading. It is about patience and balance, managing, wow, religion, conforming. This is a leader energy, or somebody's waiting on a leader. This could be what somebody could be planning this could be a wedding. Wow. Or a funeral. Sorry. I don't know if somebody's restless. Four of Swords in reverse with the Chariot in reverse. This group could be restless or being vulnerable. They're worried about being vulnerable. Self-doubt, or you can't. This could be your enemies here in this future position. The Ten of Cups now is in the upright. This is representing a group who may have misjudged some restless energy. You could have been going through a phase, or, like I said, emotions come and go. They change. Maybe sometime you were feeling hurt, headstrong about what you believed or what you knew to be true. Is a collective trusting in divine timing right now? Does a collective trust in divine timing right now? Yes, Six of Cups. Something's blocked. Let's see. Delays, waiting for something. Divine timing. Okay, Six of Cups, nostalgia, innocence. You could be feeling nostalgic, reflecting on your childhood or even teenage memories. It's okay to do that. Just remember that the past is behind you. Don't keep dwelling on it. You gotta focus on the future, or right now. Focus on right now. So with this, does the collective, the higher collective, trust in divine timing at this time? We all could be wavering. No, somebody's on pins and needles. Bad karma. Someone's waiting on some bad karma. They could be separated from your energy. So this is probably somebody else's energy collective that I'm looking at. Maybe someone you were married to in the past, or there could have been a broken engagement. Give me the awakened energy, please. Let's see who this is. Awakened energy, as above, so below. This said judgment again. It's up here twice, once in the upright, once in reverse. I see the separation of energies in all of the readings here lately because they go up and down. It's the same cards, but they'll be turned opposite. Okay, whoever this awakened energy is, collective, you are open to divine inspiration. Give me the undress. Give me the vulnerability. I don't know if you've been fighting against something. Someone could be fighting because they are not used to being calm. Okay. A vertical transport, elevator. So this could just be some sort of ascension symptom that you may be feeling if you are feeling restless and powerless. Because the Ten of Cups is in the upright. I think you may have misjudged, or someone could have misjudged your energy. I think I said that before, so it's probably true. Okay, as above, so below. Let me get the Three of Swords with the Hierophant and the Temperance. Sagittarius, Taurus energy, religion. Could be a wedding, marriage, funeral. Could just be a church service or some sort of lecture or something like that. With the Page of Swords, okay? Something that brought some sort of peace, or someone brings some sort of peace. The divine. Yeah, look, this is a, wow. This is some hidden wisdom. This could be a building. This could be a congregation. This could just be God. God is just right here. I hope you feel God, the presence of God, through the sun and relaxation. Okay? Or if you can't feel the presence of God or your higher power, whatever you consider it to be, it's time to relax. Give me the Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Wands in reverse. So I guess someone could just be looking for some sort of inspiration, but I feel like it may be through a lover. Or maybe someone's letting go of this energy. Maybe you see the truth in getting, or something about a secret lover. I don't know if this person is someone in your past, a secret lover. You may have had an affair. Somebody had an affair. I got this card the other day too. Taking flight and uplifting with, at peace with your decisions. Why is someone bored? Lacking a breakthrough? But the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Page of Swords is a breakthrough. That's knowledge of seeing something. It could have been a dream. What is the Ace of Wands in reverse? What? Maybe someone else has on pins and needles. Someone else is in pins and needles. They feel like they're trapped in your energy, or you're not attracted to them. Someone has, this could be a secret lover. But this is past energy. This is the real deal. Your efforts bear fruit. So, I don't know. Could you just be feeling depressed? I hope I'm helping someone come out of this energy. I mean, it happens. We do have to learn how to encourage ourselves. Hopefully, we'll be gaining more resonant souls that love to give uplifting messages and focus on the positive and whatever needs to be healed. I do take pride in knowing how to heal myself, but that information and those techniques don't come out of nowhere. I know that they're downloads from my ancestors and from the knowledge that's already on the earth. We have everything we need. We need to learn how to bring it to us, towards us, to bring in the energy. Someone could be wanting to do that. Look, divine inspiration. Give me that. Sunny outlook. Somebody else could be on pins and needles. Somebody's a very messy individual. You could be awakened to that. That could have been your download. People are getting sick and or dying. Okay. Look, somebody could have prophesied this. This could be a prophecy. One more, please, for the a sunny outlook. How could that be someone sick and dying? Okay. The name Richardson is significant. A very messy individual. Give me this mystic haven in the beach. Someone could have had an affair at the beach. Someone could have went and saw a psychic, or power was restored because someone had felt like they had lost some sort of power. Maybe if you are a psychic or a reader yourself, or you offer some sort of spiritual services, whether it be in a church, dealing with religions, whatever it is, you're the real deal. Someone could be trapped in your energy. Maybe you have mesmerized someone. I don't know. Maybe that could be true with the Seven of Cups, but now it's in reverse. Or maybe someone tried to mesmerize you, because we got enchantment up here. Nevaeh, that's a name, and it's heaven spelled backwards. Power was restored. This could be someone who's passed over. This could be a medium. Your enemies are humbled. What's the elevator? A vertical transport. The Ten of Cups. It's a higher level. Carlos. One more. Won't take no for an answer. And another, please. It's a beautiful day. You are a wise individual. So we got a messy individual and a wise individual. So there's definitely at least two energies here. Two different, separate energies. And it could be that you've left this energy behind. This also could be someone's ancestor coming through to let you know about somebody. Carlos and Richardson, Nevaeh. Those are three names. There's some awakening here. You're awakening to either these people, what your enemies may have taken from you. So it seems like someone's called their power back. Okay, maybe they were waiting, or you've been waiting for something. Let's see what this is. A windfall from the past. Okay, someone could owe you something. You can getting paid for something that you did in the past, or there was some sort of unfinished project. Okay, someone is taking some sort of step back. Okay, so I don't know if you feel like you're not ready for the next phase. Someone could be trying to make you feel that you're not ready for ascension. I do see ascension in the future here. Someone could misjudge your power. They could have misjudged your power. Maybe you've already ascended out of a situation. I feel like you're being warned not to go back to the past. I feel like if anything needs to be taken care of, I feel like the divine will handle it. Okay, especially if someone's caught in your energy. Maybe they're the ones thinking about memories of you, and now they're humbled. They could have gotten a reading either on you or just for themselves. You don't actually have to be in someone's energy to, well, you could have been there in the past. And if somebody's thinking about you, that's drawing on your energy, but they wouldn't be trying to do anything to you. They're just thinking about you. You're a part of their Akashic records. Everybody has a right to think about people that they've known, or even people that they're going to meet in the future. So sometimes when you do feel a pull, well, you'll know. that just cultivates your spirit of discernment and the why you need to really focus on it. So you'll know, because you're going to pull in energies, you're going to pull in positive energies, you're going to pull in negative energies. Even if you're the purest, innocent, most purest person on the face of the earth, you're definitely going to pull in negative energies, and you just have to be able to discern those. Okay, use caution when making any financial decisions. Now this windfall and this easy does it is in the middle, so it's current energy. Someone's on pins and needles because maybe they see your windfall. Maybe they're the ones that got the reading on you that know what's going on or what's coming in your future. Taking one step forward to make two steps back in the future energy. Waiting, somebody won't take no for an answer, but you are a wise individual. You're a leader. And you could have actually been going back and forth, or things, didn't seem to be panning out. You may have to go back to work, or you've been working on your gifts, or whatever it is you're doing. Like I said, you could be intuitive. I don't know who this mystic is, or if somebody's seen a mystic in the past. This also could be you in a past life. If you feel like that's a calling, then it's probably true. I can pull my past life cards here. Let me get this Ten of Baskets in reverse, which is up. It's in the upright in reverse. The Ten of Cups. Okay. And Sagittarius, the Temperance Angel, is in the reverse and in the upright. So I'm getting like a heavy passed on energy, because these reversals could, they'll be different for everyone, but they could definitely be someone's ancestors coming through. And it can also be someone on the face of the earth who is like trying to keep you back, or they're sad about your dreams, or they've gotten some reading or some information, or they may have known this information before you did, about what you should expect to receive. Now, I don't know if these setbacks are real, or somebody's trying to hold a leader back, or there could be a leader who's held back because of their involvement in your energy and what they produced in your energy. Okay, it's all of their own making. So the number 24 could be significant. 24, 22, 22, 24. The 22nd through the 24th of any month. Okay, yeah, Ten of Cups again. Wow, it's something about a bunch of people. Queen of Cups. And some sort of emotions. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Nurturing emotion. Empress? What the heck? You are this daydreamer? You could be this Seven of Cups that's in reverse. Someone may have thought you were like loopy, or you got the Star in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody got... there's no competition, or you're not competing with someone who may be trying to steal your light or infiltrate your energy, or trying to tap into some sort of knowledge. This looks like some sort of organizational knowledge. I don't know, somebody trying to hack into the computer system, or trying to figure out a way to tap into Akashic records. But I feel like that's spiritual, but I also feel like it's physical. Like someone could be really trying to tap into some sort of computer system. And it could be involving a bank or some sort of money or judgment you could be receiving. The judgment's in reverse. And it's also out in the middle position. That's you. Slow and steady wins the race. So you're taking your time to do something. Five of Wands is in reverse. Let me get the past life cards. Okay, so for the Five of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Wands again. Communication, downloads, quick movements, flying, traveling. Even though the travel cards haven't come out other than the Eight of Wands. But I feel like this is more communication with the divine, communication with our spiritual realm. Okay. The past, let's see what the past is. A writer. You could have written something. You could have been a writer in your past life. Caution. What's the caution? Orphan. Abandonment. Could have been abandoned in the past. Felt like an orphan, captive. This is the real deal. Your efforts bear fruit. Maybe you had a child with someone in the past. This could be a past. I think child's mother came up yesterday in the reading. Okay, for some of y'all, windfall. There's a windfall for a very messy individual is involved in some sort of setback of getting a windfall. A messy individual could be getting sick, passing away. I do have farmland. You're about to receive a windfall of money or a pay raise. Give me the farm and the windfall. Maybe you want to go to a farm. It's a great way to treat yourself or make a big purchase. You could be wanting to buy a farm. Now, buying the farm also means it's an old saying about someone passing away. When you say somebody bought the farm. So, I don't know. You could be, it says the arts also. So, I don't know if you were a farmer in your past life, worked on a farm, farmlands. The arts are significant. So, this is past life talents in some sort of battle or war, leaving or traveling. Okay, time travel energy. Like I said before, I think I said it in this reading, there's ancient energy here. Now, this could be some sort of connection. Once I turn this Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Star in the upright, that's powerful energy here. Someone who's very connected, very intelligent, someone who's emotionally balanced. Okay, Temperance energy in the upright. Empress, Queen of Cups. Wow, easy does it. Slow and steady wins the race. Maybe somebody doesn't want to fight with you anymore. There's a lesson and a blessing. You learned a lesson about taking it easy. Not getting distracted. Remain curious, energetic, enthusiastic. Keep your ideas fresh. Somebody's looking for inspiration. You may experience some conflict as you go, but your ability to reason, your communication skills, and your intuition will guide you along the way. Whoever's looking for inspiration. Sometimes I have to search spiritually for inspiration. You can get it from anywhere. Even if I can't figure out what the heck to do, I just know, off the rip, a deep knowing that I'm going to find the answer. No matter where it might lead me, but just keep in mind and stay focused. Like, I'm looking for inspiration to start a project, complete a project, keep myself at peace, at rest. Okay. New energy, new projects and ventures. What is that for the past life? Finances. What are the setbacks? Taking one step forward to take two back. This could be Carlos. Someone could work in transportation or travel. Someone could be a very wise individual, an authority figure. As above, so below. And, a healer, spiritual healer. And it's past life here, but I feel like it's also in a future position. You could be a leader, spiritual leader, angels connected to the angelic realms. Your hard work is paying off, or it will pay off soon. Yeah. This is some sort of spiritualist over here. Egyptian? But there's unrequited love. You could be looking for a long-lasting love. Is this a soulmate energy? What's the unrequited love in Egypt? This is where somebody's mind is stuck, or they're stuck in time or something. A mature man in poverty. A mature man in poverty may have some sort of attachment to you. Delays. They're on pins and needles about something. They need something from you. It could be pulling on the energy of what you knew from the past, or trying to connect to you from, somebody from your past. Perhaps you're starting a new relationship where you're giving and receiving love with another person. There's Ace of Cups in the upright. And the Queen of Swords in the upright. And the Nine of Pentacles. What in the world? Somebody's in love with an independent woman. Someone who's very highly skilled at producing comfort. Maybe someone's pulling on your energy to manifest. Why can't they manifest? Are they daydreaming? Or is this wishful thinking? Someone could be wishing to be you. Someone could be wishing to get your power or to take your power from you like they've done in the past. This could be a destiny swap energy. I got a whole new perspective on that situation today or last night. That was very interesting. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups is definitely here. What was I asking? I don't know. What's the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Star? Who is that? Death. Whoa. So there's some sort of ending. Someone tried to call some sort of ending, or there is an ending. You could be very beauty and death with the justice and the upright. So there could be ending to a legal decision or a verdict. The death and the judgment and the upright is like justice. That's like a verdict. Death and justice and the upright is a verdict. Eight of Pentacles. Wow. A card of hard work once again. Hard work and the upright. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is restless about the fact that you could be avoiding some sort of confrontation. If you were to go to court or something, maybe you sent someone as a representative. Someone could have stood in your place. I don't know if you know this. Page of Cups in reverse. Or someone could be guilty of impersonating you. Everything's the opposite. It looks like they're the same card. They are the same card. But the way they come out is not the same. So, false energy here. All right. So let me go ahead and get ready to close this up. I hope y'all got something out of this. I'll probably understand it once I go back and edit. So let's get an oracle. Whatever's hidden to come out. Mother Earth, Adamah. Tower energy, Scorpionic. Mars, once again, this confrontation. Ooh, somebody's not going to be able to rise out of the ashes. They're not going to survive some sort of death or ending, whether it be a physical death or a metaphorical ending. They're not going to be able to make it through. Could have because they haven't healed their boundaries. Somebody's letting in others in their boundaries, or they are crossing the boundaries. That's what it is. Somebody's crossing boundaries. With this Mars energy, trying to force their way in your boundaries, in your energy. Step up, go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you. All who mean you harm will fall away. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source. So anything that may seem difficult or hard to overcome is just an illusion. Divine timing. Y'all stay blessed and grounded, and I'll see you later.